Good morning, Mr. Speck. Student Services sent me over. I am your new assistant.
Fantastic. My last secretary ran away and we have not heard from her for weeks. I have been swamped with basketballs ever since.
Okay, let's hope they find her. So what is it that you do here?
Where do I begin? I would start by saying this office is the axle grease which lubricates the drive shaft for a transmission that is steered by a university committee which is empowered to roughshod over the laws of reason.
So, we do facility maintenance?
No. You must not take my metaphors so literally. This may look like a basement office under a basketball court to you, but in fact the university could not operate without these cue cards stacked in a shoe box under my desk.
Mr. Speck, I don't know what you are talking about, but I am here to assist you in your work. What is most pressing for today?
Sorry, I am just a bit hungover from a long Shiner Bach evening. You will not believe what the Ukrainians are posting on YouTube these days. I can add is that there are no boundaries untested when it comes to the Ukrainians.
I am only here because my student loan requires 10 hours or work per week. So let's make this as painless as possible.
Oh, do not worry about that. We got plenty of work here thanks to our built-in inefficiencies and out-of-date technology. We can stretch an hours of work into an entire day.
Yes, I am looking for something where the completion of the task or not would not make a noticeable difference.
Oh, of course, that is the ultimate goal. But first we must meet our quota of check tasks so we can justify our yearly budget's numbers.
I am good at repetitive tasks. I am in a country dance group in my sorority.
Alright, let's set you up here. You will need a good number 2 sharp pencil and a stack of cue cards. The cards should be legal rule double-sided for more efficiency.
I have not written with a pencil since grade school. Do you have computers we can type into?
Yes, eventually we will use the computer, but we must build up to that point so as to prolong our relevance.
My advisor said this would be a good job for me because nobody is sure what is done here and it would not interfere with my cheerleading schedule.
Your task will be to take the forwarded requests from department heads and transcribe to cue cards. These cards will then be sorted by date, department and date, and then these cards will be logged into an MS-DOS database.
If you would like, I can write an app that could import the text into an Excel file and then into your database, eliminating the other tasks.
There is really no need for that. Our system is working well and I've got my $20,000 salary secured and my mortgage on College Street paid.
This summer I made more than that as a barista at the Woodfield Starbucks.
That might be the case, but in Chicago you don't have the nature and casual lifestyle that Cavendale is renowned for.
I am not very good with pencils. Do you have any other task for me? I am really good at text messaging. Do you have any tasks like that?
I am sorry to break this to you, but the concrete block walls and basement location makes cell phone service impossible here.
That is really tragic. I am glad I'm part-time worker. I can't imagine 8 hours a day without cell coverage. How do you do it?
You should be aware that the first thing to go out after the collapse will be the cell phone network, and when it does your generation would be knocking down my door to use my landline.
Is it just me or do you hear bouncing balls?
Yes, you must not mind the sounds. That is just the volleyball team practicing over our heads. The marching band will be in later.
That should not be a problem. I am used to studying in the library with Asians talking all around me. I can block anything out.
Okay, it's now time for my 10 a.m. break. I will be at Chick-fil-A if you need me for anything. In the meantime, sharpen the number 2 pencils because we will have a very busy day.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speck.